Welcome back to another episode of the Bench Mob ENT podcast, the best sports podcast in New Jersey. Now, for those that's watching, for those that's listening, we have a special guest on with us tonight. And I know y'all have heard Mike Beasley say, "We them ones." When he says that, this player right here definitely falls under that category. One of one, super talented from JUCO, now at the D1 level. None other than Alisha Nunley is in the building for the second time. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Appreciate you hopping on again. You are definitely Bench Mob family for sure.
Oh yeah, most def.
Before we get into it, y'all know some business we gotta take care of. Like, share, subscribe. We're trying to be here for a good time and a long time. And the way we do that, you got to educate the algorithm that this is great content that needs to be pushed out. Now you're on the D1 level, Old Dominion University. What's been the biggest adjustment being on the highest level possible of playing college basketball?
That's a great question. Honestly, I feel like it's not too big of an adjustment because my whole life I've always been a hard worker. I've always been getting in extra reps in the gym, getting in extra practice and stuff like that. But I say as far as like more of the time management because the schedule is busy like nonstop. Like I have something to do almost every hour almost. But I say that's like the biggest adjustment so far. So yeah.
I saw in the day in the life of an athlete at Old Dominion, that was a schedule. That
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a lot, but I think that's good too. I'm pretty sure you appreciate it of having everything. It helps you stay organized. It helps you stay
Yeah.
on task and focus. Like, all right, I know I got to do this at 9. I got to do this at 10.
My P's and Q's. Yeah.
Most definitely. So we talked about it a little bit last episode, but now you're actually there. You're at the practices. You're going through everything with Old Dominion, right?
hmm
What is it like so far playing for the legend, the Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Coach Delisha Milton Jones?
Man, when I tell you it's unbelievable, like this is so amazing. Like she's the coach that anybody will pray for. Like just everything about her is so contagious. Like already being here for just only a few weeks so far, I have learned a lot from her. Like her passion, the grit that just comes with her. Like she's very like she's a good coach, and I learned a lot from her on the court, off the court. Like I already feel like a better individual because of her, and she's one of the best coaches I ever had, honestly. And I'm excited to spend more years with her as well. So yeah.
That's that's fire. The aspect that you said off the court,
Yeah.
that part was huge. Of course, like it would take probably about 5-10 minutes to go down her full resume.
Uh-huh.
Y'all just look it up on Google.
It's on
Absolute
there.
legend.
It's on there.
You mentioned the aspect of, that was a coach that anybody in their right mind would pray for.
Yeah.
We mentioned on the last episode, the title of the episode was Pray Before It. We literally talked about the importance of that you pray before all your decisions.
Yes.
Being a hard worker your entire life, going JUCO, now at the D1 level. What has this done for your faith for you? Like you've always had the belief and known that, hey, I put in the work, I could play at the highest level. You're now at that highest level, and this is something that you prayed about. You're currently literally are in the things that you've prayed for. How does that feel? How is that going for you in your faith walk of like, yo, I'm here. This is what I prayed for. Like, I'm
Yeah.
actually here and I'm doing it.
Man, you know what's crazy? Because literally the other day I was thinking back. I was like, man, my younger self would be so happy for me. Because, like, literally, like, God literally had my back through it all, even in times where it felt like He wasn't hearing me. Trust, He was hearing me. Like, our ways are not His ways, our thoughts are not His thoughts. He has a plan for each and every one of us. So, just looking back now, I'm like, wow, I'm glad I stuck it through, didn't give up, and I'm glad I trusted in God's plan. So yeah.
Hey, you at Old Dominion, but you must have swung by or checked out my church's YouTube because that's been the message literally the last 3 weeks that
Okay.
God hears us. So
Uh-huh. That's how God works.
one voice right there for
Yeah.
you, right? You're actually a part of the era of NIL.
Mhm.
Some people didn't get to get it. They graduated right before it happened, or they was at the earlier stages. It
Mhm.
is in its full effect. Being an actual athlete, because we hear it from coaches, we hear it from fans. You are an actual athlete that is a part of the NIL era. What are, in your opinion, some positives and negatives of NIL?
I, to me personally, I say there's more positives than negatives. Like the positive side, I say you're able to just be yourself, express who you are while getting paid. That's the brighter part about it. But I say the negative part is not being able to know how to manage everything, not being able to know how to manage your finances, and just going crazy with the money that you have. I say that's more of the negative side. But I see it as a positive thing, honestly. Like athletes getting what they deserve, especially the work that they put in and day out. Like they deserve it. So we athletes deserve it. So I'm like, it's a good thing to me. It's a blessing.
I see a bunch of positives with it too. And to your point, though, I think, and probably some schools have it or are thinking of implementing it, of having people there that can help you manage the money,
Yeah.
where to put your money, invest it, or how to make it that 2,000 that you got for smiling in front of a Wendy's place.
Yeah.
How can you double and triple that 2,000?
It's all about your
I
resources.
I think that's the next stage of it, of making sure that the kids are actually using the money, because everybody doesn't make it to that next level.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't go to the NFL, NBA, MLB after that. What do you do with that money that you have now? Because that could start off a business, or you graduate and you got 90K just sitting in the bank from what you got with NIL, and you whole bunch of different things that come from it. That's a whole other episode. But I think that that definitely will be the next stage of it. How have you liked being on campus, being at Old Dominion now? You came from Collins College.
Uh-huh.
You are at Old Dominion. You're an athlete, top tier athlete. How have you liked the school system, the classes? How are you liking it at Old Dominion?
It's amazing. It's different, I tell you that, because I'm at a university now, and I love it. Honestly, I'm embracing each and every moment. Like me, I just like going out and stuff. I like exploring, just even when it's walking. Like I like doing all of that. So it's just been amazing so far. Like just experiencing new things, and once the fall comes, I can't wait. Like I'm just excited for going to football games and all of that, supporting just any other teams that's around here. So yeah,
So far, what's been the best place or the best thing you've done in regards of going out?
the beach for sure. That beach is so nice. Look, it's beautiful.
I love the beach, so that's fire that you're able to have access to the beach
Hmm.
in college. So I've always said that, like, I eventually want to have like a beach house to be able to at any point
That part.
go to
That
the beach for sure.
yeah.
What are you looking forward to most this first season at Old Dominion? Any matchups specifically? Any games? Like this first season for you, what are you looking forward to most?
Man, what I'm looking forward to most is winning. Like growing more at the game, which I'm already am. Um, Supporting my team. Contributing in a big way for my teammates and helping those around me grow and elevate together, But yeah, taking home that championship is definitely the main thing that me, not even just me, my teammates too. That's the main thing we're focused on. We all have that same goal and we're all locked in for it too.
So that's great to hear that everybody is on the same page from the beginning, of the mindset of, hey, let's go try to win a championship, which is what you want from your team. Everybody eats, everybody wins when the team is actually successful. For you, now that you're here, season's about to start. everything's going well so far, right?
Hmm.
You're at this highest level. What is a piece of advice you would share with somebody that is watching this? Somebody that's watched the last episode
Hmm.
and it's like, Alisha actually did it. She's
Hmm.
at the highest level. She's playing D1 for a legendary coach. What advice would you give to somebody that's aspiring to do the same thing?
The advice I give is to keep putting in the work. Even the smallest things matter. Um, the stuff you're doing now, whatever it is where you will be at in the future. For example, me, I kept working hard. I kept getting in the gym. I kept believing in myself even when others didn't. And look where I'm at now. So I say just keep believing in yourself. Bet on yourself. Do not count yourself out. And don't let that discouragement and negative talk get in the way of that. Say like, let it go and keep going. And put your head down and keep working.
For you, how do you deal with the negative talk or anytime there's moments of doubt? What do you do to push past that and keep going?
Once I learned that our minds is literally the enemy's playground, I learned that most of the negative thoughts is not true because God does not speak that to us. God is not a God of negativity or confusion. So once I start to sense and feel that, I start to like basically I let it go. I let God take over and give my thoughts to God because God literally tells us to cast our cares, our worries onto him. And that's literally what I do. I have a relationship with God where I can literally just tell God like, "Hey God, this thought is going through my mind right now. I'm praying you release it, remove it away." Like I'm telling you like those thoughts you have to speak positive. You have to change it around even if the situation is not a good situation, if it's bad. Still make try to change that thought around to make it better for you. You know what I mean?
Call those things that aren't as though they are.
Yes.
Sometimes your reality, yes, it might be a negative situation that you're in, but even in that, the Bible says he'll use the negative things, he'll use the things that the devil meant for evil
And turn
for
around and go good. Okay, yeah.
for your good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like you said, it's a mindset, mentality,
Yeah.
um, and realizing this is what I think sometimes we forget as believers. We are actually in a war.
Yeah.
So those thoughts that's coming to your head, that spiritual warfare.
Mhm.
If you do not cancel those thoughts, you're losing that battle. You're losing that war for that day because you just, I accept it. I am whatever that negative thought is. I am this, or this isn't going to work out.
Mhm.
So that's key and huge. Like,
Yeah.
are you willing to fight? I'll be honest. Not every time I'm willing to fight,
Yeah, that's true. What?
these thoughts,
Okay.
I'll be like, not today. I don't feel like fighting today. But we really can't take a day off. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like
That's what the enemy wants you to do.
for
Mhm.
sure, for you, right?
Mhm.
With Collins Nat to now, from Collins to Old Dominion, what are some things you feel that you can actually continue to do, or things that you feel you might need to change now that you're at this level, or improve, I should say?
I say what I can continue to do is use my speed for sure and my aggression and hustle. But I wouldn't say necessarily change, but one thing that that is more so since I've been here is paying attention to detail. Like it's more detailed at the Division 1 level. You have to make sure you focus. You're not days elastical. You make sure you like locked in because if you're not locked in, you blink, man, you miss the step. You miss information that you're supposed to hear.
For you, how many years of eligibility you have left?
As of right now, I know I have two, I believe. Yeah, two for sure. Could be three, but I don't know yet. But yeah.
As of right now, let's say it's two, right? What, if you've thought about it, what do you feel is the end goal after college? Do you feel you want to pursue, continue to play, or would you look more forward into your career of what you're getting your degree in?
Yeah, my goal is definitely to shoot for the WNBA. If not, go pro or overseas somewhere. But yeah, definitely to continue to play.
Well, we will look forward to making sure that you are back on the episode with another update that, hey, I got a pro contract, whether it's the W or overseas, we prefer the W. That way,
So yeah.
we can support. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fly to Italy to pull up to a game, but the W works because you'll actually, you'll have to come
Be in
to.
the country.
You'll have to play the Liberty at some point or the Mystics, something like that at some point. Which we hope in Old Dominion that y'all come closer to the tri-state area this year. We
Yeah, yeah.
could definitely pull up. As you know, our fourth quarter segment, little fun, rapid fire type of questions.
Yeah.
So, one meal you could eat and never get tired of.
I got two. Street tacos for sure, and a seafood boil. Mm-mm. I love
Okay.
it.
Okay. So, what type of street tacos? What's in those tacos for you?
Oh man, I love it all. I be putting the lime in there. I be putting the cheese, the meat that comes with it, all of it. Whatever they put in there, I like it.
Have you found a good seafood boil, seafood bag near Old Dominion yet?
Not yet, not yet. But I'm look, trust, best believe I will definitely find one.
Found a good street taco spot?
No, not yet either.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
So over there, have you found any good food spots that you give your thumb of approval?
I mean, I say Texas Roadhouse. I ain't think they had one down here, but yeah. Texas.
Solid. So you meet your 15-year-old self, 15-year-old Alisha.
Mhm.
In one sentence, what are you telling her?
Keep going, keep fighting, because a greater blessing is on the other side.
I think that's good for any age to have that
Mhm.
message shared for sure. If you go back in time, any sporting event, which sporting event will you be at?
Not gonna lie, I'll say any of my brother's basketball games, cause right there, like just watching them was just like watching the NBA to me because they inspired me, and I feel like they're the reason why I'm still going to the end of this day. Especially since my other brother, he plays at Southern now, and he's the one who I definitely looked up to. He's been through a lot, and he didn't give up. So that's another reason why I don't give up.
Hey, shout out to the fam.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
for sure.
brother. That's good to always have people like that in your circle. To have that inspiration, that motivation. I'm sure, I'm positive y'all make sure y'all stay motivated between each other throughout the season for sure. So that's dope to have that for four. If somebody, as we kind of talked to a little bit before, though, if somebody's watching this and they're dealing with doubt,
Mhm.
second guessing their process, what's a scripture that you would share with them?
Okay, so I have Isaiah 40:31, which says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." And that's one of my favorite verses because even through the hard times, if you keep doing the right thing, keep working hard, putting in the work for athletes, for instance, keep putting in the work, staying in that gym, watching film, it's all going to come together at the end. God sees you working even when others don't. At the end of the day, God is going to get you to where you need to be, not man. So,
That's a bar right there. That's a pass around the offering plate. That, that was a word right there.
uh,
I want to ask you this. This wasn't on the list of questions, but have you been paying attention to any of the W so far this season?
actually, no, I haven't. I haven't really been locked in for real.
Have you paid attention to any of the NBA off season?
Well, I watched the summer league when Bronny was playing. That's the only game I watched. The Lakers, watching him play and getting his debut and all that.
Okay. Do you know any of the teams that made changes? Like any teams like Kevin Durant's on the Rockets, any of that?
I've seen it on social media actually. You know, I've also been seeing like players in the WNBA get traded. Like I think her name's Lissa. She got traded from the Wings to the Aces now. And I'm just like, that's just cool and like just crazy how like people can just get traded like that, you know? But yeah.
For you though, being actually a female athlete and specifically on the basketball side, I can't speak to other sports, but I feel like it's been an influx and a snowstorm of support and viewers and eyes on the game of basketball for the women. To end off our show, I want to ask you this. What do you feel has been the catalyst to the W and women's college basketball getting the respect and the just due it deserves?
I say it all stemmed from that game. Well, most of it stemmed from the game 2023, I believe, the NCAA championship between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark when they had that little situation going on. Ever since then, it's been on its rise. But not only that, I gotta give respect to the upcoming players like what's her name, Special K, and just other individuals that are just talented. Like they can compete with the guys. If you ask me, like it's just been growing, and you have to respect our game because it's just elevating.
Most definitely. Definitely looking forward to, and I'm sure you'll be locked in as well. The
Yeah.
CBA negotiations. Hopefully they get it figured out.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to see a lockout, but if they come to the table talking crazy, a lockout might be happening for sure. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Alisha Nunley on the show. We thank you for hopping on. We
Mhm.
appreciate you. Again, we look forward to have you back on when you're a pro. Until that point, since it's a couple of years, we will be locked in this season. Looking forward to all the success that comes this season. Of course, as you know, we speak things into existence. We positive. It's going to be a successful season, and we look forward to it. At any point, just a reminder, as you know, this is your home podcast. So when you drop 20 and 15, one of them games you want to hop back on, just say tone, and I'll clear the schedule. I'll make
Okay.
sure that we do it. But y'all know the vibes here at the Bench Mob. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Bench Mob, we out. Peace.
Peace.